So I had a little false start there, but we're live at this moment. So it's Sunday night, and I don't know if I'm sharing this yet. Looks like I am. I think I'm public. Am I public? Sure, we'll figure it out in a second. Okay, it looks like I am. All right. Whoa. Hold on, guys. YouTube, hold that thought. I apologize. Looks like I just ended my own video. Alright, let's try it again. Alright, we're back. Second false start. So I'll figure this thing out, I'm sure. So happy Sunday if you just came on, and I just wanted to come on just for a couple of minutes because I wanted to talk for a second about a conversation or an idea that I shared about a month ago with my Synergy Private Client Program, which is a group of coaches and leaders, and there was somebody that just got in the group and just got rolling with us, and she was asking a lot of questions about, what should I be doing and how do I get this thing started? You're throwing a lot of information at me. What do I do first? Kind of overwhelm kind of thing. And so this conversation came up, and I think the reason it came up is because I see this all the time. I see this problem happen for coaches that are getting their business started all the time. I see it all the time. But it's also not just a conversation only for my tribe of coaches and leaders and influencers. It's a challenge that I see for anyone who's running a business, anyone who's pursuing a project or a career that they really care about, and so I wanted to share it with you in a little bit more general way. And so this is the issue. Whenever, especially when we're getting started with something, but this can happen at any point in a venture or in a in a journey that we're taking, we tend to have two different conversations that go on, and especially this comes up anytime we're doing something that takes work. Labor Day. I think it's Labor Day is tomorrow. I don't keep track of these holidays, but that's it's a day all about work, right? And work can be a lot of fun. Work can be something that we can enjoy and have a lot of passion about, but it's also work. The reason we call it work is because it's something that actually takes energy from us in order to produce the result. It doesn't just give us free happiness, right? There's a cost to it. We're gonna pay to get the return on investment. We're actually making an investment, right? So it's kind of an interesting timing that we're talking about these types of things when we're about to enter into Labor Day. So this is the conversation that I find that people have in their head when they're starting a new venture, or when they're coming to a key moment or a key point in their venture or in their journey, if you will. Something that actually takes energy to produce, something that's an extraordinary result that they want to see happen, something that is is something important to them that they're pursuing that actually requires something from them. And these two conversations are, and I drew a little picture for you today, are the conversations of the angel and the devil. The angel and the devil, they're like on our shoulder. They're not really together like this. It's kind of like, let's just look this up. These guys don't want to part. They want to stay together. Here we go. Are these guys on the right side? Anyway, they're on your shoulder, right? That's kind of how it is. And so the angel and the devil on your shoulder. And let me make sure I got these centered. Sorry, it's dinner time. I got my my alarm's going off. Okay, so there are two conversations that are happening simultaneously. Especially when you're starting something, the angel, yeah, here we go. I'm mirrored here. The angel says, this is going to be great. You're going to enjoy this so much. You're going to get so much from it. You're thinking about all the rewards and the returns and the good things. It's all the happy, shiny, positive stuff, right? And then the devil conversation, this devil conversation is all the negative stuff. The devil conversation is, this isn't going to work, or, you're going to get rejected, or, people aren't going to like it. People are going to think that's stupid, or, you're going to lose money. This is a big risk. Your reputation is on the line, that kind of stuff. These are the kind of things that the devil will say. So the question is not whether you're going to have these conversations. You're going to have both of them. Both of these conversations will show up for you when you're starting something or when you're sorry, YouTube, I know you're not seeing this. You get the idea though. Both of these conversations are going to come up when you are entering into an area that actually takes work, something that's extraordinary for you, right? And we all have the angel conversations. That's the reason why we're there, is because the angel is singing to us and saying, oh, it's going to be wonderful. This is the worst angel, I know, sorry. It's going to be great, it's going to be wonderful, it's going to be a really entertaining thing, or you're going to make a lot of money, you're going to, people are going to love you when you do this, something like that. The devil conversation, like I said, it's all the negatives, right? It's all the risks, it's all the things you want to avoid. It's the moving away from conversation for you NLP people out there, right? And the question is not whether the angel drives you forward, because the angel will drive you forward. And we've been taught over and over again, that all we need is a burning passion, all we need is drive, all we need is a big vision. You know what? That takes you a lot. I mean, that takes you far. But we all got that nowadays. Maybe we could cultivate that more. We could be more clear about that. You can definitely do more with this angel. I'm not saying you can't or you shouldn't. But the devil is the one that we need to deal with, generally, that we're a lot of times not dealing with. I see it over and over again with new coaches that work with me in my private client program. And so this devil that's saying it's not going to work, or it's risky, or you're going to get rejected, or this is going to be painful, and that kind of stuff. The question is, are you going to have an answer for that stuff? Because you don't need an answer for the angel. I mean, the angel, you're in harmony with. The angel, you don't have to worry about this. You got to worry about this one. You got to worry about the devil. And so if you don't have an answer to these devil conversations, what are you going to do? If the devil says you're going to get rejected, that's going to be painful. You shouldn't do that. Don't even bother. This is not a smart idea. You're going to feel stupid. You're going to look stupid. You're going to lose more than you get from this. If you don't answer that kind of conversation, if you don't have an answer for that, what are you going to do? What's going to happen? You're going to quit. That's all. That's what's going to happen. You are going to quit. So that's the cost of not dealing with this. If you don't pay attention to the angel, I mean, you might still do it, right? Now, again, most of us pay attention to this. We don't have to concentrate on this because it feels good. This is what feels good. Thinking about this doesn't feel good. So the moment the devil is on our shoulder and it's saying, it's like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, that kind of thing. The moment that devil is on your shoulder and you don't answer it, that's the moment that you quit. That's the moment that your vision dies. That's the moment that, that business is no longer going to move forward and make progress. That passion project that you had. So you got to have an answer for this. So, for instance, like with my group and the coaches that work with me, when the devil says you're getting rejected and it's going to feel horrible and you're going to lose confidence and it's going to be ugly and all that stuff, we have literally an entire module about emotional mastery. It's like, hey, you go do that module. You can master your emotions so that those feelings don't get the best of you. That feeling of rejection doesn't have to stick around. If the devil says, you're not really a leader, you can't get others to follow your lead, and you won't be able to, you're not that committed. I mean, we have an entire module on commitment to leadership. And you should answer with, I'm going to master commitment to leadership, rather than, you're right, I'm not a leader. I can't do it. Instead of saying that, or instead of nothing and just going along with the devil, actually have an answer for that devil statement. And that answer could be, I'm going to master leadership. I'm going to master my commitments. I'm going to work on that piece. I'm going to get better at it. The devil might say, you don't know the mechanics of this business. You're not a business person. I mean, come on, who are you kidding? The answer could be, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to work on it. I'm going to put time into that. No, I'm not great today, but I'm going to get better and better and better tomorrow, and I'll deal with that. There's always an answer to this devil. There's always an answer to this. The question is, are you willing to face the devil? And the question is, are you willing to not just come up with an answer? I mean, anybody could come up with an answer, but are you willing to actually execute an answer, follow through, and on what that answer demands? And the truth is, what I've seen for over a decade now with the coaches and leaders and business owners that I have worked with is that those that not just come up with an answer but follow through on that answer consistently, they shine. They always stand out from the rest. And those that don't, maybe they have it once, but they don't consistently, like they get the answer and then they just fall off the wagon, they quit. The devil wins. And so that's the point I wanted to give you tonight. Really simple one. Happy Labor Day or whatever holiday it is. But just think about this. Remember, this is what our world focuses on. Focus on all the happy stuff, right? I'm not saying don't focus on it. I'm just saying, this angel a lot of times will take care of itself nowadays because we're such a positively focused society. What we don't like to focus on and what society tends to shun is the devil conversations that all of us have at some point, the doubts, if you want to call it that, the fears, etc. And so what a lot of the personal growth gurus are going to tell you is, oh, don't listen to your fears, or don't listen to the devil, or don't listen to your doubts, or just don't give that any focus. Just focus on the angel. Well, here's the problem with that. In my experience, the people that don't focus on this quit. They bail. It's over for them. They focused on the angel and they got shit. They got nothing. But those that had the angel supporting them and they focused on the devil enough to answer that question and execute it and go through the hard, tough times that this guy knows about. The devil is the one that knows all about that stuff. He knows it's going to be hard. He knows it's going to be painful. That's what he's there for, is to tell you all that. The question is, are you going to answer him? And so my coaching, or the point around all of this that I would offer you is find an answer for this guy. Do you want to think about this? Of course, we all do. But don't worry too much about the angel. Find an answer for the devil. And the angel will a lot of times take care of herself or himself. But the devil needs his due, I guess might be the saying. The devil, you've got to have an answer for this guy. Because if you don't, he will eat your lunch. You will quit. You're going to get crushed. Because a lot of times the devil is right. Not right like, it's all bad. But the devil has, a lot of the conversations the devil will offer you are based in reality. They're based in experience. They're based in fears that have validity. Not all of them, but some of them are valid. And so some of my clients will say, I've got this fear, so I want you to help me know that it's not true. I'm like, yeah, it's true. That fear, yeah, that's going to happen. The question is, are you going to have an answer for that? Are you going to deal with that? Are you going to get ready for that? Are you going to prepare for that? That's I think the message. Tony Robbins always used to say, the message of fear is prepare. Are you going to prepare for that? Are you going to do the work? Or are you going to be lazy and just think about this and then quit? Because I see 9 times out of 10, this is what happens. The angel is the only conversation. The devil doesn't get its due, and then it's all for naught. It's all over. I see it every day. It's the rule. It's not the exception, it's the rule. And so if you really want to be that exception, in your business, in your venture, in your idea, in your coaching or leadership or influence that you want to have with others, or the world, or something that's really important to you that you haven't gotten and you know it's going to take work, it's going to take labor. It's what Labor Day is about. Then deal with this guy. But he's upside down now. Look. don't like hate the devil. Appreciate and embrace this monster. Not like agreeing with him fully. You don't have to agree with anybody to appreciate and respect what they have to say. But take what the value is that is in that message and then turn it into an answer that you know could work, even if it's not easy. Hope that helped. If you have any questions, comments, or thoughts, you know what to do. Put them in the chat and I'll talk to you later.